Okay, so now that I've resized all my images to where I like them, they look good, we look good, boom, boom, bam.
There's nothing I won't do to spend my life with you. I'll give my all to you.
Hey everybody, welcome back to my channel. If you're new here, my name is Cierra, Johnna, and I'm a wife and mom of two, and I help moms and so many other women make money online with digital products. But today's video, we got a little different. We got a little something else. Y'all have been asking me how to make an intro, and baby, I promise you it's not that hard. It's not that hard. So without further ado, y'all know I don't want to waste too much of y'all time. We're gonna get into this video and make this intro, okay? So diving right into it, we're going to go to Canva, and the really cool thing about Canva that I love is, baby, the templates are everywhere. You need them. Template, baby. We're going to the templates, okay? So what we can do is, when you on your home page, you can type in literally YouTube intro, okay, y'all? YouTube intro. It has so many already like pre-made templates that you can use and just plug and play your information, your picture, whatever it is that you want to do, right? So I needed to film a intro for my Vlogmas. You can go into blank, but again, I'm a person that likes to kind of build off of maybe something that's already like, you know, established, right? So just for example, if I click on this one here, this is a really cute, like, I don't know, beginner intro. So like here, it's already 10 seconds long. I will say when it comes to intros, I usually try to keep mine less than like 15 seconds. I mean, I want it to be like, oh my God, this is like my favorite show coming on when people see my videos, but at the same time, baby, get to the motherfucking point, okay? So here, like I said, this is a pre-made template, and you can go in, change your colors, you know what I'm saying? Like, do whatever you want, play around with it, okay? It's not a hard thing to do. So you can kind of swap these images out for images that you want. But a lot of people kind of get a little, I think, stuck when it comes to like the actual animating the part of the intro. So that's what we're going to be talking about today, because baby, let's not make this hard. So what I'm going to do is, I like the record button. So I'm going to use this one as like a template for me. And then I'm going to go in and customize it to my liking for my intro for Vlogmas. I'm going to basically erase everything out, because again, I'm just using it as a template. I didn't want to have to go find all of those different elements inside of Canva. So again, we just going to use that. So now if you decide that you want to do videos or pictures, that's completely up to you. I would kind of maybe already have them downloaded and saved on your computer. I'm going to go in and upload all of my images on Canva so I have them ready to go. And because we're doing a Christmas theme vibe, my Christmas theme at the crib is blue. So I don't know why I decided that I wanted to do blue as my background. You go in there and play with all the different colors and do that if that's what you like, okay? So the next thing that I'm going to do is, I'm going to go ahead and add my images to the actual background. So I'm going to go in and kind of resize them, fit them to my liking. And then it's important because again, I want that record little thing up front. I want that up front. So I'm gonna go into my layers here, and I'm gonna send my images to the back. And what that's doing is allowing that record little thing up to the front of the video, if that makes sense. Okay, so now that I've resized all my images to where I like them, they look good, we look good, boom, boom, bam. So I'm gonna go up here to the top and click on transparency. And what this does is basically kind of lightens the photo. It doesn't make it as prominent to the screen, and it kind of makes it like fade in the background. I like that look. It kind of is like that aesthetic look, because I want that to always kind of be in the background of my video. So the next thing that I'm going to do is, I'm going to animate like my photos as far as like how they're going to come in. And this is like that first part of getting your intro to kind of like move. So honestly, you guys, when it comes to animation, they have so many different ways. You can do it where you click on the animation and it comes in the beginning. You can do it where it just exits, or you can have it do both. Honestly, you just got to come in here and kind of play with these, see which ones you like. Don't overthink it. They do have a lot to choose from. So yeah, I don't even know which one I chose, y'all, to be honest with you. But whichever one I thought looked best, that was the one that I chose, as y'all can see here. Don't overthink this, okay? So I basically end up selecting them all and end up going with the scrapbook one. And so the next thing that I wanted to do was add this really cool feature. Obviously, with the being Vlogmas, I was like, ooh, I wanted to feel like Christmassy and snow, even though I hate the freaking snow. So what I did was, I went over to Element and I clicked on or I actually typed in snow and I found a video of snow. And then what we're going to do is just change the transparency of it. So you just drag the image on top of your image. And I'm like stretching it out to like the full length of my video. And then we're going to go up to transparency, my favorite thing to do. And we're just going to turn it down. That way it makes it like see-through and you can still actually see the actual image. And then, you know, I just press play to see how that looks. I think it's so cute. It's like it's coming together. It's coming together, right? Okay, so now we're going to do our second page. So we need to get rid of everything. Same process. Now I'm going to go back into my elements and grab that snow video, stretch it out because I'm going to be using this like as my background. I don't know why I didn't get rid of the record button. We're going to get rid of that later, y'all. So just give me some time, okay? But I'm just going through and kind of just messing with it. Another thing that people always ask me is like, how do you do this phone thing? You want to look up a phone frame, and usually that's going to be like an iPhone, and it usually has like this little cloud with the grass in the background. That's where it allows you to drop an image, whether that's a photo or a video. So I like using those. So here I'm just adding my little phone to where I want to put it. And then I already had a pre-recorded like Instagram, scrolling through my Instagram or like hitting the follow button. So you may want to do that. And then I just add the image to the phone. That way it like shows the action and you'll be able to see it in the video. So now I'm just going through, just making sure I like it to see how it looks. I am going to change this a little bit later in the video. But again, I am going to go in here and play with some animations, y'all. You just got to play around with it, but we just going over the basics, right? So with this being a social media page, same thing in Elements, you guys. You can find like different buttons that say connect with me, follow me. And I was looking for that. That's what I was doing at first, but they didn't have nothing that I like. So I just decided to use the regular text box. So I just clicked on the text, found the font that I liked, and here I'm just putting connect with me. I go in and kind of like, expand the colors and stuff like that. I'm always going to try to find a way to incorporate some pink because that's my favorite color. But yeah, I'm just going to put connect with me, add my little logos, and that's basically all we're going to do on this page. So again, guys, going back into the Elements tab, I can look up an Instagram logo. You can look up any social media logos. I don't know why I can never find the TikTok one that I like. So I just use the one that look. You just use what you got, okay? And then basically, I'm just gonna add my name. Yes, my name is the same on both social medias, but we want to fill up the screen because, baby, we're trying to fill this out, okay? That's all we're gonna do here. Again, going in, changing your text, changing your font, making it your own, how you like it. And then again, I'm gonna add my pop of pink, put a little outline on it, and boom, the second page is basically done. So now going back to the first page, I decided that I wanted to add like my niches or what I basically talk about on my channel here. So all I did was duplicate the first page. You literally can just click on it, right click and hit duplicate page. And I decided like here is where I was going to take the recording out. So y'all see I got rid of that, but I kept the snow falling on there. And then here what I'm going to do is basically this is going to be that other part of the action moving. So I'm going to add like all of my different topics that I talk about on my channel here. So we're going to add motherhood. So again, we're just going to go into the text box, add motherhood, motivation, money, and that's going to help like move. If y'all follow me, that you'll see what I'm meaning in a minute, but that's going to help like when, again, I like to choreograph stuff to like my music. I know we ain't got to the music part yet, but I think this is important because it like kind of like flashes as the video or as the intro plays. So again, where I can clearly state and I'm showing to the people like, hey, this channel is about motherhood, money, motivation, marriage. We do it all, memes, everything you need. You know what I'm saying? But again, make it your own, do whatever you like or whatever. This is just what I like to do. And I thought it looked cute. Yeah, so here I'm just going back through and I went ahead and shortened up the first clip because again, y'all, we trying to keep this short and concise and to the point. So again, like how I was telling y'all, I wanted to add the things that I talk about on my channel. So I use what I got and I just duplicate the tag. So if that makes sense. So the part where I put motherhood, I'm going to just right click on that part of the clip. And then I'm going to right click because I don't want to have to keep doing the same work over and over because I want the text literally to look exactly the same. I want it to be in the same placement. So I just duplicate my pages. So on the next one, I'm going to add money. And then after that one, I'm going to add motivation. And again, this is going to create that transition of when it plays in my intro, like money, motivation, y'all know what I'm trying to say, motherhood, money, motivation, right? And then so here I'm just going through and just playing it, making sure that I like it. Clearly, my ass cannot spell, but I end up getting it together. But yeah, so if that's something that you're interested in doing in your channel, I think it's a cool way to kind of really, again, show your audience like, hey, this is what I'm going to be talking about on my channel. So after I have all those up, I'm going through and I'm just shortening up the clips because I want it to be like a fast transition. I don't want it to like stall on motivation. I want it to like really flash really fast. So I'm just shortening them up here and see how that looks. I like that. I think it looks so much better. So I went in, and to all three of those, and I just made it, and I'm like, okay, it's looking good, right? So the next part, y'all, that blue screen, I was like, okay, I don't like this blue screen on my social media page. So I was like, we got to figure out to get this blue a little bit closer. So what do we need to do, right? But I just went ahead and added my last page, which is like my subscribe page. So I was like, baby, I'm gonna come back to that. I ain't there yet. So again, going back to the elements tab, I wanted to, at first I was looking for like a YouTube profile situation, you know, where you can put your photo and stuff in there. But girl, again, nothing wasn't hitting today for me. You know what I'm saying? So I was just like, we just gonna do a simple like subscribe. But again, y'all, get in here and kind of play with it. They have a lot of different green screens that you can use and put in there. So again, I'm just trying to like go through, see which one I like. Don't overthink this. Like, find you a subscribe button with a little notification bell. Tell the people what to do. Again, this is probably the only time y'all ever hear me say subscribe and stuff like that is really in my intro, because I never say that shit in my videos. Like, if you want to, God bless you. Thank you for subscribing. Thank you for supporting. But yeah, so I'm just playing with all the different subscribe buttons, and eventually I was like, girl, get to the point. So I like this one, and I decided to go with this one. And again, a lot of these clips in here, you have to like go through and shorten them up because they give you like different versions. So this is what I'm doing here. I'm just kind of picking the one that I like. Again, I got to go back to the beginning, play it, see how it all comes together. And then I'm also like in the background, y'all can't hear me, but like I'm actually listening to the music to see how it choreographs with my songs. And as y'all can see, I went back to that Instagram page, baby, and I just added the same color blue that's in my background of my photos and added the snow again. And I was like, damn, do I need to do the same thing for the subscribe button? Because again, I want you to have like that holiday feel. So I went back into elements. I went and found snow. And I was like, well, I want to do something a little bit different. So I did find a different type of snow feature, like more like big snowflakes. I was about to say frosted flakes. Girl, I'm hungry. And I just covered that up on my subscribe button. Again, when y'all are like clicking on these videos, you're going to have to shorten it up. So that's what I'm doing here. And again, the connect with me, I'm like, it's not giving what I wanted to give. So should I put these snowflakes on it? Y'all, I'll go through this video 1,001 times because like I said, I wanted it to be perfect. Okay. But I'm like, hey, we doing the best we can do. So again, just playing with it, fixing it to my liking, going through, messing with the transparency. Like, it was like it wasn't showing subscribe all the way, but then I was like, that's kind of cute because it looks kind of frosty, right? But yeah, I just kind of continue to play with it to make it make sense. Now look, y'all, I didn't want to make this video too long because I'm telling you, when you're going to create your intro, you're going to constantly be going back and forth, 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 back and forth. So here I'm just shortening up the subscribe button again. I'm trying to make it clear. And then really the last thing that I'm doing is I decided to change out the snow, and I was like, I like these bigger snowflakes a little bit better. So I'm going to put this on basically all of my pages and just kind of roll with this. Again, I get in there and I play with the transparency and I move the frost or whatever like that, whatever it's called, snow, to the background. And so I end up changing this on my first page, y'all. Again, indecisive as hell. And then like just going back in, messing with your animations on your photos and everything like that. Like you can literally select all and have it animate the same way. I didn't want to go back in there and show y'all that because it really is a simple process. If y'all want a deeper, like a more intense tutorial, I definitely can show y'all because I may do a new tutorial for the new year. But honestly, it's just going in and playing around. Y'all use the templates that they have. They really are useful. You're more than welcome to copy off of what I did. But yeah, after that, that's pretty much everything. And I download it and we're going to go into CapCut, add our music, and boom, that's your intro, girl. And again, if y'all want to see how I get my copyright free music from SoundCloud, let me know. I'll make that video as well. But I hope y'all found this video helpful. If you did, please like this video and leave me a comment down below. And I will see y'all on the next one.
Open my heart, give it to you, to the whole world. that I'm in love.